Youth. I am so pumped for tonight. It's going to be so good. We have such an awesome night planned for everyone. I hope you had an amazing day. I want you to put in the comments your favorite part of your day today. I'm really pumped to hear about it. Yeah, we have such an awesome night planned tonight. We got a game, we got table talk, we got a sick sermon, small group to follow. I'm so pumped. It's going to be such a good night. Yeah, God's going to do amazing things. If you're with us tonight and you have social media account, and you like pizza, hopefully you like pizza, because we have a giveaway for a pizza party for you and your small group. All you have to do is share on your social media a picture of the live stream, youth, it can be anything, and just tag us in it at Northgate Youth, and yeah, we'll enter you into that giveaway. Guys, I'm so excited for tonight. We're going to kick it off with some table talk. Woo!
Northgate Youth. Welcome to Table Talk.
That was a good
Thanks.
siren.
I practice.
Yeah, I could tell.
Thanks. Guys, I have something really special today to say to you all. It's someone's birthday.
What? I didn't even know.
It's Kaylee's birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure you guys are blowing up the chat.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Kaylee. Air
the
horn
yellow
emoji
emojis.
if you want to just for her.
It's thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks.
And for your birthday, I'm actually doing something really special with you.
Wow.
You may see that I've brought some eggs out.
There are eggs in front of us.
And we've got awesome outfits.
I don't know if you can tell, but I made mine. DIY. I'll be dropping that in the chat later.
I love it. If you guys want to purchase your own, you can message me or Kaylee. We can hook you up.
We got you.
We're clearly really good at styling them. So let us know if you want one.
Yeah. $300 retail.
Wow, that's a deal. For your birthday, Kaylee, we're going to be playing some egg roulette.
So excited.
Okay, now some of them are hard-boiled. Some of them are raw. I don't know how many. I guess we're going through a dozen eggs, and we're just going to find out.
Yes. Wow. This is Baker's dozen right there. Not really, but let's
guess.
go with it.
Okay, Kaylee, as the birthday girl, do you want to get egged first or egg me?
I will egg you first.
Okay. Can't wait to get yoked.
I'm feeling this one. I'm sorry if it's hard-boiled and it hurts.
That was
a thunk.
crunchy.
You got some shell in your hair. Looks good though. No, you should. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
there you go.
Oh.
You got it. All right. Oh.
I actually don't know why I even shook it because I can't even tell. I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous for you.
It's my birthday.
I'm sorry.
Woo! Oh, I love that. Wow. That was okay.
Wow,
okay,
they're so
see,
bouncy.
in the back row, I'm wondering.
I know there's at least 3 hard-boiled ones, and that was already 2 of them.
This one. Okay.
Why is the yolk so yellow?
Farm fresh.
It's like dripping. I don't even want to like look up.
Your ear.
Hey guys. Oh, it's trickling down my neck. It feels so gross. It's so gross. Okay.
Wow. That. Yeah. Okay.
It's literally going down my neck. Are you ready?
Kind of.
Why is it so yellow? I've never seen a more vibrant egg in my life. Oh.
Really nice. I also stepped on it.
It's on your nose.
Who's wearing it better? So good. I love this. This is a birthday wish come true.
Really?
Yeah. I've wanted to do this for years. Oh, it's in my eyelash.
Some shell just flew up. Oh.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
These eggs are massive! I swear, every time they come down, it's like 4 eggs have just fallen on my head.
It just looks like it, like, laid the egg on your head.
It's like, I've literally... Why was the whole shell on my head?
so good.
Is there? Oh, I'm okay. I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm gonna do it like more on your hair this time.
I'm ready. So everybody told me though that it's really good for your hair.
A little hat moment going on right now.
So I'm not even mad. Not even mad.
The egg looks so
dripping
my
down.
shoe.
It's on your shoes.
It's fine.
Just gonna, yeah. Okay, I'm just. I feel
Anybody want some breakfast?
like this one might be okay. Scrambled. Oh, I see.
Slip.
This is why it's so slippery.
It's everywhere.
Okay. All right, here we go.
It's in my eye. They're literally all gonna be raw. I know for a fact. I feel like we've been pranked, Kaylee.
That's what I said. I said start here.
There's so much like residue. That's a full eggshell. It's like not even broken. You could tape it back together and put it back in the fridge.
Pick up that yolk, you know?
Oh my gosh. Okay, ready?
I was born ready.
It actually
Distance.
it dripped down so slowly.
Oh my gosh, this is great. Wow. Well, there's some.
Is it good for your eyes? Because it's in mine.
That. Okay. 4 left.
Help you out there. Little birthday spa hair treatment.
So good. It's very good for hair. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yes. I'm gonna go into this one. I just
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I thought it was gonna be raw.
You launched into that.
Because I thought it was gonna be raw and it was just explode.
3. Maybe that's it.
That's it. I swear the rest are raw.
Okay.
I'm calling it right now. Splat. That's all I heard.
I think the last 2 we should do at the same time.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? I feel like I'm gonna
None on my poncho, but it's... Guys, I'm telling you, hit us up for ponchos. They're really good.
Well, I got some on mine, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's
reusable.
protecting you. It's reusable.
All right.
Okay, ready?
You ready?
3.
1. Oh, yep.
Okay, you count up from 1. I'll count down from 3. 3,
1,
2, 1.
3.
I missed! I just threw it behind you. Oh.
That was so good. Wow. No.
I'll have a little yolk. Some breakfast. Well,
Gross.
Kaylee, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me. I just really had a fun
Happiest
time.
of birthdays.
Thank you.
I hope it's excellent.
How long were you holding on to that one?
Okay.
Thanks.
Guys, I have some announcements for you while I'm still all eggy. Make sure you tune into small groups after youth. We're going to have the link in the chat. We have it in the description. It's on the website. It's in our Instagram bio. It's going to be so fun, and we're so looking forward to small groups, so make sure you join. There's a lot of egg going on right now. After the live stream, also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, at Endgate Youth. We're pretty much everywhere. It's hard to miss us. So make sure you get connected. Also, gonna plug the pizza party again. If you're watching, take a screenshot, take a picture, post it, tag us at Endgate Youth, and you could get entered to win a pizza party for you and your small group. Last announcement is to check us out on Sundays. Join us for Big Church. We're a family. We'd love to see you there. Live at 9. Sorry, just a second. I just gotta blink it out. Or stream anytime. That's all from me, you guys. I'm gonna hand it off to our game masters.
Hello, 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 Northgate youth.
Hello, guys.
All right, before we start, I would like to make a public apology to Tamara. Last week, I called your nose wide. I didn't mean it that way. The picture was stretched. I'm your co-host, I guess, Jordan, and this is your main host, I guess, Marcus.
Yeah, as you heard, the main host, he guesses Marcus. Guys, we got a really fun game tonight. It's called 3-Year-Old Pictionary. So, yes, as you can see right here, there is a nice, pretty graphic for it. So there's going to be drawings by 3-year-olds, and there's going to be a few options, and you have to guess which one you think the drawing is. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You guys can either type A, B, or C for the answer you think it is. We'll get right into it with the first slide. What do you think this is? A, a vampire. B, an angry cow. Or C, I can't even read that from
I think it's Kythus, something of the Burning Legion. Oh, sorry, Kythus, something of the Burning Legion.
Put in your guesses. What do you think it is? Anyone see it?
Yo, this table is so eggy.
All right, we got some A's, we got some C's, we got some B's. Let's see. Want to give us the answer? The answer is A, a vampire.
Oh!
Duh, as it says there, duh. Can't you guys tell? That's clearly a vampire. Look at that. It's
Obviously,
beautiful.
guys.
All right, so whoever guessed A, good job. You guys got that one right. We'll go to the next slide.
All right, all right, all right. Is it A? Oh, wait. Hold on. I can't read it yet.
A, B, or C?
Is it A? A crow looking for trash to eat. B, a T-Rex with abnormal stick-like growths on his snout. Or C, a yawning deer.
Place your bets, everyone. Not your bets, your guesses. Place your guesses, everyone. A, B, or C?
There's a lot of C's.
We'll give you a few moments here. A lot of different answers. C, B, A, C, A, C, B, C, A, C, A, C.
Something
Good
like that.
guesses, guys.
Something
Good
like
guesses.
that.
Let's see. We're going to get the answer here. It's A once again. Good job,
Wow.
everyone that guessed A. You got it right. It's a crow looking for trash to eat, as crows like to eat. Good job, guys. We're going to go to the next one. Oh, wow. I think that 3-year-old is very talented. I could not draw that when I was 3. So, guys, do you think it is a zombie rabbit, a happy bat, or this is you, Daddy, as a 3-year-old would say to his parent, drawing on chalk? Some B, B, A, C, B, 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 C.
A zombie rabbit.
C.
I honestly think it's the rabbit. I think it's the rabbit.
Well, I think it looks like a happy bat. Can't you see his wings? Or his
But
fingers?
it looks kind of like a mummy rabbit, you know? You feel me?
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's see what it is. What is it? Oh, it's a bee. I was right. You were wrong. It's a happy bat. Good job, everyone that guessed B. All right.
Main hosts are better, I guess.
Of course, of course. Let's go to the next one, guys. Wow. Wow. That is beautiful. I can see the crown. It looks like maybe a unicorn. Let's see. Oh, a 3-horned goat. Oh, let's say this together.
Grondark, Lizard King of the North. Rated R starts Friday.
Or see a dancing gecko.
Wow, they really can't see
wow.
me. I'm going to stand over here.
Wow, lots of C's. Lots of C's. There's a B, an A, another B. It seems like the majority is C for this one. Let's see what the answer is. Oh, you guys are right. It is C.
Wow.
Wow, good job, everyone that guessed C. Oh, Evan. Sorry, Evan, it's not A. It's C. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Let's see who it is. Let's see what it is. What kind of drawing it is. Oh, I like the blue they used on that one. Very pretty. Let's see. Is it A? A pterodactyl. I almost
Is that
pronounced.
blue?
Wait.
I don't think that's blue.
Is that spelled correct? Pterodactyl? Anyways, a pterodactyl.
A pterodactyl.
A dragon who's also a fireman, or a rabbit relaxing in a hammock.
Wait, what?
But I could see that. The rabbit's like this.
Huh?
Relaxing in a hammock. Lots of A's. A B in there. A C.
I think it's a pterodactyl.
I think it's a pterodactyl too. But I also think it could be a rabbit relaxing.
In a hammock.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Merlin. That is my middle name. My name's Marcus Pterodactyl Offrine. Anyways, let's see what it is, guys. Oh, it's B. B. How many people guessed B? Oh, only a few. Good job. It's a dragon who's also a fireman.
Wow. Imagine.
Wow. All right.
Who'd've
Yeah.
thunk?
Nice emoji. I mean, I can see it. The 3-year-old has imagination. All right, we'll go to another one here.
Yes. Okay. I think I see. All right. Let's see.
Wow. It looks like a bunny
on.
caterpillar, in my opinion.
A friendly centipede. B, a super hero cat fighting bad guys. Or C, the coronavirus strain.
Oh.
Do they have heads? Are they alive?
Who drew these? 3-year-olds drew these. These are all drawings done
I did.
by very talented 3-year-olds.
I drew them.
All right, lots of A's, a few B's, a few C's. Oh, your sister says C mixed with A? Coronavirus centipede? Maybe. Let's see what it is, guys. Oh, it's B. A superhero cat fighting bad guys. Wow.
Obviously.
Wow. Yeah. Look at it. No wonder it has like 100 arms.
And no bad guys to fight.
Or fur. Hashtag art. C for Corona. No, that would have been smart though. But the answer was
I
B
see
for
what you did
this
there,
one.
Alan. Good one.
All right, let's go to the next one. What will it be? What will it be? Nice blue once again. Looks like a friendly little beast. Let's see. Is it A, some sort of quail? B, a T-Rex named Scott? That's a nice
what a guy.
name for
What
a
a guy.
T-Rex. Or C, just a plain old duck.
A plain old duck.
C, A, B, C, B.
I think it's the duck.
I like the variety. I'm glad you guys don't all think the same thing. Lots of C's though. B's.
Scott is a very nice T-Rex name. You're right. That does go really well.
Never mind.
Okay.
D, Jordan. Hey, that's you.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Jordan. Is that how it's pronounced, Will? Jordan. Jordan. All right.
Apostrophe
We'll
Y.
figure out what is the answer for this one. It's C, just a plain old duck.
Just a plain old
That
duck.
was a very good drawing. Good job, 3-year-old out there. Very good. All right, so I think we got a few more here, guys. We're going to keep on running through them. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, a nice red this time. A, B, or C. Let's C. Let's B. Let's A. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle drinking a smoothie. Okay, I can see that. A mommy drinking her coffee. I can also see that.
With a straw?
Or Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible 3. Lots of A's. Lots of A's. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which one? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Is it Leonardo? Is it Michelangelo, Raphael, or Donatello?
I loved it when Tom Cruise drank from a red cup with a straw in my favorite movie, Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, he was probably tasting for poison or something. I don't know how that movie
testing
went.
for poison.
Yeah. Donatello, nice, nice. My favorite's Michelangelo. He's the orange ones with the nunchucks.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Obviously, Raphael.
Well, Raphael is cool too. Michelangelo is just my favorite. Come on.
All right, whatever.
All right, well, let's see what the answer for this one is. It is C, Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible 3. Wow, that 3-year-old has a lot of knowledge on movies because I don't even know if I've seen that movie, but apparently it's a kid's movie.
My favorite scene.
Yeah, when he drinks the red juice.
Taste testing for poison, I guess.
All right, we'll go to the next one here again. Got some orange on here. Are those people fighting or is someone breathing fire?
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's see.
It's B and A. Is it A, the sun blasting rays of death on unsuspecting beachgoers. Okay.
Okay.
Is it B, a creepy octopus giving a hug, or C, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, a creepy octopus giving a hug. I mean, if an octopus wants to give you a hug, what makes him creepy?
I think it's Spider-Man.
What if he's just being nice, just wants to give you a hug?
Just
Man.
grappling onto the sun. And like, all right.
An octopus?
What?
Octopus?
Oh, I thought that's the sun.
All right, what do you guys think? We got B-A-C, C-C-A, C-B-A.
Spidey-Man.
Can't be Spider-Man, it has 10 limbs. Wow. Wow, Mo. Okay, Mr. Smart Guy. Let's see what the answer is, guys.
Guess you're the science guy now, huh?
Oh, it's number A, the sun blasting rays of death in unsuspecting beachgoers.
It is number A.
Wow.
You're right.
It is number A. Thanks for catching me on that. It's letter A,
problem,
guys. B for octopus, not on this one. Wow. Climate change is real, and apparently that 3-year-old has some hatred on beachgoers.
I think we have a few more, I believe.
Yeah, we got maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's see what we got for the next one. Yeah, those are big words for a 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I didn't know beachgoer was one word.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a word. Oh, these guys look friendly.
Is it A, a king holding hands with his best friend who's a bee?
Oh.
Is it B, an alien taking a guy to be probed? Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
C, a huge fly whacking a man with a fly swatter.
What?
Who would have thunk?
Man, how the
turns
have
have
tabled. A, B, B, C, D, Tupi and Binu.
Number
It does
A.
kind of look like Tupi and Binu. Wow. It's probably not this, but I want it to be B. An alien taking a guy, yeah. You want to watch someone get abducted? That's cool. All right, let's see what the answer for this one is, guys. Oh, it's B. Oh, it is B. An alien taking someone to be probed. He's don't worry, guys. No people were harmed in the making of this game. He was just brought up to be best friends with the alien, that's all. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last one here, guys. Let's see. What is it going to be?
Oh.
Ooh, he looks like he could, maybe he goes to the gym. He's like striding down.
Absolute Dorito.
Wow, that's Dorito Mo if I've ever seen
That's
it.
Morito, you know what I'm saying?
So guys, is it A, President Donald Trump, or used to be President Donald Trump, B, a Yeti singing opera, or C,
That's awesome.
Batman with a beard?
Good for him. I'd pay to see that. Pay to see that.
Pay to see what? Batman with a beard?
A Yeti singing opera.
All right, we got A, C, A, B, A, O, C, A.
Oh.
A for Trump.
Oh, okay.
Dorito Mo strikes again. You're right, Merlin. All right, guys. Batman gained some weight. Yeah. All right, let's see. For the final one, who is going to get it right? It's C, Batman with the beard. Does he have a beard in any of his movies?
I don't, not with his mask on.
Oh, you're right. If he had a beard, it'd be too easy to tell his identity. So, guys, we hope you enjoyed that game. Lots of fun. We're now going to move over to the sermon. But before we do that, we need to remind you to enter into the giveaway for a pizza party with your small group. So, screenshot yourself watching the stream and post it on social media, tagging at Northgate Youth, and you will get entered. So, guys, I'm Batman, and we're going to the sermon.
I'll miss you guys.
Awesome. Well, hello, everyone. Man, thank you so much, Jordo and Marcus, and big shout out to Tamara and Kaylee for being willing to play egg roulette for all of our entertainment. Let's give them a big round of applause down there in the chat. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It was even Kaylee's birthday, and she was like, man, there is nothing I would love more on my birthday than to get some good protein in my hair. So shout out to Kaylee. Thank you guys so much. But guys, welcome to the live stream. We're so happy you guys are here joining us here today. If I haven't got to meet you yet, my name is Joshua, and I'm so excited that you guys are here joining us on the Northgate Youth live stream. So, if you've been with us for the past few weeks, you'll know that we started a brand new series, all right? We started a new series called Bulking Season, all right? So we started this series called Bulking Season. It's all about, people say when they want to go to the gym, they want to start bulking up, they want to start getting bigger. And we wanted to talk a little bit more about what does it look like, not in the workout sense to bulk, but what does it look like for us to bulk up in our faith? To not just have faith, to not just know what faith is, but to actually grow in our faith and become bigger and stronger when it comes to our faith. So we've been breaking down what it looks like for us to do that. We've been talking about these different supplements. People say workout supplements like protein shakes, creatine, all that kind of stuff. People take all these supplements that helps them when they're bulking. And we're talking about different supplements that we can add to our faith in order for us to grow in that faith. So last week, if you were here, we talked about goodness, all right? The one-liner from last week was, we talked all about goodness. Now that's something that people define in different ways. Some people say goodness is this, some people say goodness is that, but then we wanted to talk about what does goodness look like through God's eyes. And that even though there's these differing views, that when the Bible and the world clashes, that we need to see things through heavenly glasses. That we see things through a heavenly perspective when it comes to goodness on earth. And we've been working out of this key verse, all right? It's from 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 5. And this is what 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 5 says. It says, "For this very reason, make every effort to add to your faith goodness, and to goodness, knowledge." So last week we talked about goodness, and this week we're talking all about knowledge. All right, so in the chat right now, all caps, I need you to say knowledge with me, all right? We are talking all about knowledge. And I know for a lot of us, when we think of knowledge, there might be a few different things that come to mind when we think of the word knowledge. Some of you may think it in the intellectual sense, all right? You think, okay, knowledge, books, all right? We think of books, Lamborghinis, maybe the Hollywood Hills if you're a Ty Lopez person, getting all these different kinds of knowledge. You think of these intellectual things. What we want to talk about today isn't necessarily the intellectual knowledge, but knowledge that comes from experience. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't go to school or post-secondary school and get all of this head knowledge, all of this information, all these different things, but they got all of their experience and all their knowledge from experience. And when we're talking about different kinds of knowledge and different people, it's really important that we recognize that spending time with someone or being with someone is a really important component to knowledge. Right? So the more of the time you spend with someone, the more you're gonna know about something. The more time you playing a sport, the more you're gonna know about it. You can talk about it all you want, you can hear about it all you want, but until you actually experience it, you don't truly know it in a new way. And when it comes to knowledge, as I said, when there's these different friends that we have or different people, the more we spend time with them, the more we'll know them, the more we'll know what they like. And I think one of the times that comes out most, the true test of friendship, the true test of if you have knowledge or if you've spent enough time with someone is Secret Santas, all right? So when you're doing a Secret Santa with someone, you gotta know who you're buying for. The more time you spend with someone, the more you're gonna know what they're gonna want for their Secret Santa gift. And I know maybe you're sitting out there right now, you can think of some terrible Secret Santa gifts that you got because maybe that person didn't spend enough time with you. Maybe that person didn't know quite enough about you to understand what was happening. I know for myself, when I was growing up, I had a traumatizing experience when it came to Secret Santa. So for those of you that don't know me too well, one of my love languages, one thing that makes me feel cared for is gifts. All right, like I love receiving and also giving gifts. That's one of my love languages. All right, so it was pretty important to me when it came to the Secret Santa when I was about in 6th grade. So, I was spending all this time. I got this person. I didn't know them too well. I did this research. I heard they liked Archie comics, so I got them Archie comics. I got them all these different things, trying to make their gift perfect. I wrapped it up nicely. I wanted to make it so perfect that I wasn't even the one that wrapped it because I'm terrible at wrapping things. So I got my parents to wrap it for me, so it was nice. It had a bow. I made everything perfect. And I was expecting that my Secret Santa gift would be just as amazing as the one that I was giving. So it came to the day We were all giving out presents. We're doing these things. I see people's excited look on their faces as they get their Secret Santa presents. I saw the person that I gave, they were so excited and happy of the gift that they got, and I felt good. I was like, man, this is awesome. I can't wait to open my gift. And this is where I saw the person. You know, I was chatting around a little bit. I was trying to figure out who was my Secret Santa. I'm a person that likes to spoil surprises for myself. I try to figure things out. So I knew who my Secret Santa was. And I see this person stand up and walk to their backpack. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Like, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what gift I got. So they're going into their backpack, going to get it. People are getting all these candies, these books, these different things that people love. And he goes into his backpack and he pulls out the most disgusting thing I have ever seen in my entire life, the most disgusting article of food you could ever have or ever desire. Ketchup chips. All right, this guy grabs ketchup chips from his bag. I'm not talking about a big bag. I'm talking these tiny little bags of ketchup chips. Now, I don't know what you guys think. I'm telling you right now, besides the gospel, the one truth I stand by is that ketchup chips are disgusting. They're gross. I don't mess with ketchup chips. If Marcus Ruse is on the stream right now, I know he agrees with me too. We were talking about this yesterday. We do not mess with ketchup chips. He pulls out ketchup chips. And I was like, it's gotta be a mistake. Like that can't be for me. Like, surely, the one thing I hate is ketchup chips. He must know this about me. He must know that I hate these things. They walk over to me. He puts it on my desk. There's no card. There's no wrapping. Just 2 small bags of ketchup chips. He says, here, and he walks off. And I'm in shock. I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, what? Like, you know I don't like these things. Like, how could you not know I do not like ketchup chips? And I was in such a disarray that even my teacher felt bad for me, and she bought me some Skittles. She put it on my desk. She even had a note, and I even remember what it said because this just touched me so deeply. She said, Merry Christmas, Joshua. I hope you enjoy these Skittles. We appreciate you, smiley face. And I'm like, well, that would have been nice for my Secret Santa, but at least somebody cared about me to do this for me. And I was just crushed. I was like, man, how could this person not know me enough and do this terrible thing to me? And I don't want to reveal the identity of this person. I'll give you guys a hint. Their name may or may not have rhymed with Loses Me. But we're gonna leave it there. As I said, I'm not going to expose that person, but we're gonna leave it there. But I remember in that moment, I was just so upset. I was like, man, this person, I thought they knew me. I thought they knew all these things about me. And what the truth that I came to find is that this mysterious person hadn't spent enough time with me. And because they didn't spend enough time with me, they didn't know what I liked. They didn't know enough about me. Because of their lack of spending time with me, they didn't know enough about me. And I think that sometimes when we think of knowledge, when we think of these different things of spending time with people, I think that a lot of times we can be like that in our relationship with God. You know, I think sometimes that maybe you know who God is, maybe we've heard of this God before, but sometimes we just don't spend the time to actually get to know him in a deeper way. You know, maybe you're sitting here on this stream right now and you would call yourself a Christian. And you'd say to yourself, like, yeah, like I remember, like every time I go to youth or services, these different times, you feel like you've experienced God. You feel like you spend time with God. But all the other times throughout the week, all the other times, you're not actually spending time with him and getting to know him throughout the week. And you just leave it to these big experiences throughout the week. Or maybe you're even sitting on the stream right now and you're thinking to yourself, I haven't even experienced God. Maybe you just don't really know who God is. You're kind of skeptical about the whole thing, and you're not really sure where exactly you land when it comes to God because you feel like you haven't experienced him yet in your life. And I think that when it comes to knowledge, there's some certain things that when we want to know God, there's some certain things that we can implement into our lives that help us know and understand who God is in a real way. So the question is, how do I supplement my faith with knowledge? How can I know God? If I can't see him, if I can't hear him, how can I know God? And that is what we're gonna be talking about today. So today we are gonna be reading here from the book of Daniel. All right, and Daniel is a character from the Bible, pretty famous, pretty cool guy in the Bible. Daniel was a person in the Old Testament of the Bible, so before Jesus came. And Daniel was an Israelite, so he was part of the nation of Israel. And he was during a time where it wasn't really a great time to be an Israelite. It was during a time their nation had just been captured by the Babylonian people, and all their people were under this oppression from this government. And what the government did at Babylon, they went and they picked and chose the best and the brightest people from the Israelites to come and serve them in the king's courts. And Daniel was one of those people. And it says in the word that Daniel had an excellent spirit about him. And because of his faithfulness, because of his excellent spirit, even this goodness that we even got to talk about last week, because of that, he rose in the ranks and he became one of the head people in the entire nation of Babylon. And now, you know, when you rise to the top, you're bound to get some haters. You're bound to get some people. People always want to hate on greatness. People always want to hate on those kind of things. So as he's rising to the top, people start getting jealous. They start getting jealous of Daniel. They start not really liking that Daniel's in that position and that they're not in that position. So what they start to do, they start to devise a plan in order to make Daniel fall, in order to make Daniel not be in that position anymore. And they tried to find all these different things wrong with him, but at the end of the day, they couldn't find anything wrong with him. They tried all of these different things. The only thing they could find wrong with Daniel was that he was faithful to God. Isn't that just a crazy thing? That out of everything, what would it look like to have a life like that? That the only negative thing that people can say about you is that you love God. That feels really challenging for me. I think it's just such a testament to the kind of person that Daniel was. So Daniel was a person, they couldn't find anything wrong with him. So what they do, they devise a plan. They make this law, they talk to the king, and they trick the king into making this law that if you prayed to any other god except for the king, then that means that you were gonna get executed by getting thrown into a lion's den. All right, so they made this law, everyone would have heard about it, and we're gonna read what Daniel's response was to this law. So we're reading today from Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. And this is what Daniel's response to this law is. It says this: "But when Daniel learned that the law had been signed, he went home and knelt down as usual in his upstairs room with his windows open towards Jerusalem. He prayed 3 times a day, just as he had always done, giving thanks to God. Then the officials went together to Daniel's house and found him praying and asking for God's help." So Daniel goes and he prays, doing the exact thing that you're not supposed to be doing during this time. And then these people come and they catch Daniel in this moment as he's praying. And if you know the story, as it goes on from here, what happens is that the king finds out about this. He ends up getting thrown into a lion's den. But because of the grace of God, he doesn't end up getting eaten by lions. And that's a story for another time. But what I actually want to focus on what Daniel does here. And I think it teaches us 2 very important things about what it looks like for us to know God in a deeper way. And I think the first thing that we see when it comes to knowledge and knowing God is that we have to prioritize it first. It's something that we have to prioritize in our lives, because Daniel had every reason not to pray. He had every excuse not to do that thing. He had every excuse not to do it. I think oftentimes our excuse is, oh, you know, I was busy. You know, my screen time's like 4 hours a day, but I was just busy. Sorry, God, I'll get you the next time. Like, don't worry, I'll definitely do it next time. Or maybe it's, I just wasn't really feeling it today. You know, I had a long, hard day. And I just don't really feel like doing that. But Daniel's excuse was, I'm probably gonna be killed if I do this. I'm gonna have to side with Daniel on this one and say that Daniel's reason and his excuse was far greater than probably any of our excuses for not reading or not praying have ever been in our lives. That Daniel made this decision to still pray because he prioritized it. No matter what was happening around him, no matter what other people were saying, he prioritized it in his day. He prioritized it 3 times a day. I think a lot of us you might find it hard to pray 3 times a week or 3 times a month, let alone 3 times a day. And am I saying that as Christians, we have to tick off every time? It has to be 3 times every single day, exactly like that. Once we tick it off, then we're good. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. But I think it's a really good example of us to see how he prioritized knowing God in a deeper way. So the first thing he did was he prioritized knowing God. And the second thing that we see from Daniel is that he put a rhythm in his life. He put a schedule in his life to make sure that he still did these things. I love the part in the verse when it says he prayed 3 times a day. Not because he was gonna get killed, not because he had a lot of fear, not because all of these things were going on around him, not because of all these negative things people might have been saying to him or people trying to pull him down. It says he prayed 3 times a day, just as he always had done. He's always been doing this. There's never been a point where it says every single day he prayed 3 times a week. Just because of his situation changed, didn't change that. It didn't change that he wanted to do that. And it's so important that when it comes to knowing God, that we put these rhythms in our lives to make sure that that happens. Because if it doesn't become a rhythm in our lives, if we don't make a rhythm of knowing God, then it can just become something that we do when we need something from God. Daniel had a big purpose in just to need something from God. He had every reason to need God to help him, but it says he was praising God, and he had always been doing this. He even prayed maybe when he didn't even need anything from God. And I know for myself, this whole theme of rhythm was something I definitely had to learn. I remember when I was in grade 8, I got my first devotional book from youth. And I remember my youth pastor gave it to me. And I remember from grade 8 to 12, there was 2 times that I opened that devotional book. I remember the first time I opened it, I had a horrible day. I was just all these different things happened to me in my day. I'm sure you guys may feel this sometimes too. You go home, I was discouraged from things that happened at school. I just was not feeling myself, and I went home, and I was just so discouraged to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read my devotional book because I needed something from God. I needed something, so that was the only time that I decided that I wanted to pursue him in that way. So I went and I read my devotional, and after, I felt awesome. I read it and I was like, man, I'm doing my devos every day. Like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I had all these plans. I was gonna read this entire devotional book, and it was awesome. But because it wasn't a rhythm, one day went by, and I was like, oh, I'll just get it tomorrow. Another day went by. Oh, I'll get it later, because I didn't feel like I needed anything from God. And it came to a point where I felt down again later. So I went running to this thing, and I thought, okay, this is just gonna make me feel better. It was all about me. It was nothing about God. It was all about me. I remember I didn't necessarily feel the same way that I felt the first time, and I came to find that I wasn't able to know God because it wasn't a rhythm in my life. It wasn't something that I continually did, that I scheduled in, that I was intentional with following and doing in my life. So we learned these 2 things from Daniel when it comes to knowing God, when it comes to having these times where we're able to know God in a deeper way. We learn that we need to prioritize it, and we also learn that we need to have a rhythm in our life of doing these things continually in our life, just like the example that Daniel gives us in his word. So we prioritize it, and we make a rhythm in our lives. And that's where I want to end it today, because I actually want to spend some extra time in small groups talking about this a little bit more, talking about what does it look like for us to first prioritize knowing God, and then also creating rhythms in our life to know God in a deeper way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pray for us, and then afterwards, Michaela is gonna come up, and she's gonna close off the service, and we're all gonna head on to Zoom into our small groups. So wherever you're at, let's bow our heads, close our eyes, remove ourselves of distractions, close that other tab, shut off your phone, whatever you need to do, and let's pray together. God, thank you so much for all that you've done for us, Lord. Thank you for your word. Thank you for everything that we can do, God, in our power, God, to just know you in a new way. God, I pray right now for people that may be listening and they feel like they don't know you. They feel like they haven't experienced you in a deeper way. God, I pray right now, God, you would just show us what it looks like as your people to implement rhythms into our life and to prioritize you in everything that we do. God, I pray that during our small group discussions that you would just show up, Lord, that we would just be open and vulnerable with each other, and that we just be able to share where we're at, God, and where you're calling us. Because, God, we love you so much, and we're excited for where you're calling us and where you're taking us. We pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Woo, what a great reminder of how important it is to know God, and not only know him, but to spend time with him and to get into that rhythm with our incredible Jesus. So good. If you're ready, we're gonna head on to small group in the description. there's a link to small group. So we'll see you there, guys. Have a good rest of your night and enjoy small group.